Top of the morning. This is Sugar Hamilton streaming for Titans this morning. Thank you so much for joining us virtually. I am here joined by
David Martus.
Top of the morning. How are you doing this morning?
Well, we're up early, we're excited, and we have a fun full day ready.
Well, David, it's Monday morning. I just want you to know you dragged me out of my bed, so we will make this very, very good this morning. So, just before we move into why we are here and where we are at this time, just tell me a little bit about Titans, and then of course we will go into why we are here. In the meantime, for those that's joining us virtually, share the live stream, man. Share the live stream, and if you can be a part of what is happening here when David relays to us what's happening, then of course feel free to do so. This is going to be a wonderful, today is one of those feel-good days, and it's Titans bringing it to you that way. All right, so we'll start off about Titans a little bit. Titans is a senior band, correct?
Titans is a senior band, a non-competing band.
Okay.
As for the past years, Titans has been the largest senior band in the country of Belize. So that's a big plus for us.
Yeah, I come out to give space for one. So there's no more space.
Yeah, we're non-competing. It's an all freestyle band.
Yes.
It's all inclusive. Everything you paid in one package, everything is including the costume cost.
Okay.
Which means drinks, food, security, music, bathroom on the truck, everything you could think about, we have it.
Your location is?
Right now we're located on corner Central American Boulevard and Mahogany, upstairs of Tropigas.
Oh, you mean to say I'm that lost?
New location.
All right, so they can always pass through there with regards to, wanting to. You're still taking in revelers?
We only have a few spaces left.
So they can just pop in. Your
Definitely.
opening hours there?
We are from 9 to 7 o'clock in the evening.
All righty, so anytime during that period of time, they can pass through. So besides being a senior non-competing carnival band, noting that you have dedicated sponsors on your side, I do know that over the period of years that Titans has been a part of the road and all that, you've always had that community give back as it pertains to, not only just taking in for the band, but also in giving back. And so today we are at?
We're at Liberty Children's Home.
All right.
This is at in Ladyville.
Ladyville. All right, so Liberty Children's Home. And what exactly are we to expect from Titans today?
Well, today is a give back, like you said before, to our sponsors.
Yes.
Without the sponsors, there's no Titans.
Absolutely.
Without the members, there's no Titans. So what we're doing here today is in the name of these people.
Okay.
They're maybe behind the scene, they're pushing us, people working along with us, people contributing to us. And they see our cause and they know that we're just not a carnival band, but we're reaching out back to the society.
Absolutely. And this has been happening, irrespectful if it's even just through the donation giving as such, but I know there are many things that happen behind the scenes that are not really public, but I imagine today is just in lieu of recognizing your sponsors.
All the sponsors, we've been blessed to have many of the sponsors with us for years. Mm-hmm. So, we have to be grateful.
Absolutely.
And every year we look forward to an organization in which we could give back, and we could give that back in the name of the sponsors.
Yes, okay. All right, so with that said, start it off. Let me know how the niceties will be going. And of course, as we proceed on, we will be bringing in relevant sponsor reps. And of course, we'll be speaking to the director also so that you know a little bit about Liberty Children's Home. I do know before we move any further, you have a team behind you.
Yeah, the team is quite quiet over that side.
Yes, I want to bring them in. You will come right in behind us. Let us step forward a little bit because it's teamwork,
it's
right?
It's teamwork.
So
these guys have been up from...
As they come up one by one. Don't worry.
7 o'clock in the morning, pushing.
But it's important because teamwork makes the dream work. So we just walk in right behind him. Call him by name. Roberto. I want to start with Roberto.
Hamid.
Just walk right in. Walk right in.
Ben.
Come this way. Come this way, yes, take this route. That's right. So we have here first.
Ben.
Ben, all right, Ben. Come Hamid. And then Roberto, yes, face behind design, right?
Yes,
Roberto.
Yes.
So
Roberto and Ben.
Roberto and Ben, okay.
Ben is a new face.
On your left hand side.
Danicia.
Danise, a new face to me, that's why I'm asking. And then, of course,
Andrea.
Andrea.
I'm Lauren.
Lauren. All right, so just
Lauren
squeeze in a
is
little bit.
visiting from the UK, and she's also volunteering today.
Oh, that's nice. I hope you're enjoying the experience.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, well, that's great. And then, of course, they'll be
You have
on
other
the road.
members. You have other members of Titans coming in at different times, bringing different stuff. Like we have a fun-filled day. We have
And
people
then,
here.
yeah, we have the latecomer.
No, he's early. That's
I'm joking. I met him here. What's his name?
Vin.
Vin. Thank you, guys.
These guys
I
have
know
been
it takes
behind
quite a
me,
lot.
not just on this fundraiser, but in the mass camp. These are the people behind the costume making.
Yes.
They're there from day through the night, through whatever hours I call them, they're there.
Well, one thing we know about a carnival band, irrespective if it's senior or junior, it's for the love of it. And what I think for the masses that don't really appreciate carnival is that this brings couple things to you, which this can elevate to a money-making as a part of our economy. And until we get there, then they will recognize what it's all about. But nonetheless, at the end of the day, it creates jobs. It makes, the society on a whole that has businesses, they make money,
make money.
because then we, the individual, need particular items, whether it's to accessorize or whether it's the material on the material wise for costume making, etc. So it gives back
Gives
to the
back,
economy.
definitely.
And until we recognize this, then it will be appreciated and stop being looked at as something that's a waste of time. I have
True.
to put it out
True,
because
because it's
they
reality.
don't realize that we flooded, including our little nails. The nail techs don't have the time to take in all the girls.
Yeah,
So
makeup,
everybody
nails,
makes exactly.
Hair, everybody.
It contributes to the society. So thank you, Titans, for doing what you're doing so far. And of course, not going to know yet at all. Stay right behind me. All right, David. So I'm giving you the leeway to start off on who you want to acknowledge, and of course, what's the give back here at Liberty.
Well, we have for the sponsors, they all donated to Titans. So we took out of the donation to have this event today. So we have to give recognition to all the sponsors. And right now we're highlighting Martus and Martus, M&M Engineering,
Okay.
Martus Real Estate. Those are our platinum sponsors for this year.
Okay.
And they should be coming in at some point in today to drop off a donation they have
Yes.
as well for the organization.
And just to be clear, what you're seeing here virtually basically is only just this segment of what you all are doing today. They have been here, I met them here pretty much early, but you go on until 3 p.m. today.
Until 3 p.m. today.
Meaning you'll be having lunch with
We're
them.
having lunch, we're having games, we're having face painting, we're having bouncy house, trampoline, music. The guy went home and got his whole Nintendo set.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
We have
basketball,
football.
They'll be-
There's a lot for all the kids. There's
Uh-huh.
something that each kid might enjoy
Indeed,
differently. So
correct.
it's not just one specific thing we're aiming at.
Indeed. So it's not only being here to be transparent with your contribution,
No,
but it's in giving back to the kids on a whole. So
Give back
you'll
to
be
the
here
kids,
until 3 p.m.
While
today.
we were starting this interview, the kids came in and you can see that the faces
Excited.
lighted up already. So for me, that's a big plus
Yes.
that we targeted the right organization for this year.
That's
So
right.
we hope that other people might look at these organizations and try to give a helping
Do the
hand
same.
because there's always need for improvement, room for improvement.
Especially when it involves children.
Remember the kids are the future of tomorrow, so we have to push that. We have to
Definitely.
keep pushing because
When they get of age, they will join Titans.
well, I hope so.
So we will be speaking more about Liberty Children's Home with the director as we move along. All right. So your first contribution you want to speak about?
Well, this is one of, like I said, every year we do one. So this one is specifically for this year, and we're going to be doing a financial contribution.
Okay, so you want to
as
bring
well.
in
Yes, we would like to bring in the
the director.
the director.
Come right this way. Just make I just step back one little bit. I require the extra space behind you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Introduce yourself.
Agatha Valentine.
Good morning, Miss Valentine. How are you doing?
And I'm doing well. I mean, we're feeling ecstatic today because we have all of this going on for the children at Liberty,
Yeah, it gives you a hand for a little notch back with regards to your logistical preparations daily. I'm pretty sure. I know, yes, you still have to oversee, but it gives you a little 50% day off in a sense that you don't have to put in the whole pound, correct?
Definitely. Once we have more adults at the facility, it definitely gives my staff and myself a break, and then we also have activities for the children that we're very much grateful for. Sometimes we can't keep up with the children. And so having more people at the facility organizing activities for them is a plus, definitely.
While I have you here, I will just have David do his presentation, but I will want to capture you one-on-one just to know a little bit more about the children's home, just so that those that are viewing us can have an idea what you're doing around here, and of course if they want to contribute just the same way as in the case of Titans, they can do so. But I don't want to interject that just yet. I'll have David do his.
So we'd like to thank you first of all for allowing us here today, because when we reach out to you, you are all up for it, and we're appreciated because we cannot do it without your support, with your commitment and saying yes, you could do it, and these are the things that you can do and you can't do, and we respect that. But for allowing us to make this possible, because you said yes. So on behalf of Titans Management, we'd like to give you a check to help with the facility, and we'll have M&M Engineering providing some stuff later on today, which will be toward the food feeding program and some funds for the location and stuff.
And that's quite a big help, no doubt.
Have to.
Oh yes, picture taking on the other side. That's a big help, especially with the heat. We're in the summertime, and so who sits at home? Well, for those that have the air condition, woe to you. But for those that don't have, we put 3 fans front of we. So those fans are most needed. Go ahead, Miss Valentine.
Okay, to Mr. Matos and the entire Titans Mass Band, we extend our heartfelt appreciation also to M&M Engineering as well. We know that they are also a part of this initiative, and so we do extend a heartfelt gratitude for this donation. We do have 53 residents at the facility, and so everything counts, guys. So this means a lot to us, and I am certain to the children as well. We've had a few of them step out for a week last week, but some of them have been just here at the facility since school has closed down. So this is a big deal for us today. We're very grateful. Hopefully we could play some carnival music too, because we love to dance, all right? And maybe show us a few of the Titans steps as well. Okay, so Mr. Matos, guys, everybody, and even the group that isn't here, your members that aren't here, we're very grateful. To the folks at M&M Engineering as well, we are extremely grateful. We want to invite you to come again and again and again, even if it is just to spend time with us, because we like that as well, okay? You don't always have to come bearing gifts, but just seeing faces and familiar faces, it goes a far way as well. Build a relationship with the children that are here as well, because that values more than anything. So thank you guys. Thank you guys.
All right, so you could thank you so much, Miss Valentine, for that. You would still need Miss Valentine for any further handing over. All right, so you could just step right to the side. Quick second, don't disappear on me. I definitely need to speak with you, and then you can continue on. And David, who else you want to recognize? Sponsorship.
Let me get out my list, because the list is long. I
Yes,
don't remember.
because
I don't want to
see
miss.
you have
I don't
your
wanna
rep in
mistake
front of you
anybody.
here. We have. Well, at least, making a representation here today from Atlantic Bank, so we can maybe speak with her.
Yes, so for right now, for Titans 2026, we have our platinum sponsors, M&M Engineering, Matos Real Estate Limited, our gold sponsors, More FM. As you know, our ad is now running back on More FM,
Yes,
so we give recognition to all sponsors.
I'm in a protest outside if you never run. Me one.
Belikin, Puma Energy, Travelers Liquors, Sam's Smart, they also donated today. Belize Tourism Board, Atlantic Bank, We have a representative from Atlantic Bank. We want to
Speak with her in
interview
a
her
little
today.
while.
Silver sponsors, Belize Water Services, Honorable Tracy Tager Panton, Simon Kwan Company Limited, Brain Fees Margaritas, Old River Bar and Grill, These Designs and Creations, Titans Watch Security. So we have a lot of people who made today possible. Maybe they're not present, but they are behind the scene.
Contributed.
Contributed. Whenever you sponsor Titans, somewhat we take out from there and we push to an organization such as we're doing today.
Definitely. All right. So
We also have Friends of Titans. We have Candice and Jordan who donated financially to this cause.
Okay.
We have other members who are cooking, doing pastries, who are doing different things for today's event. So it's a long day ahead of us.
It takes
and the heat
quite
is
a lot.
on.
It definitely is. But listen, if we have to choose, we'll take the heat over
the rain.
blazing rain
Yeah,
outside. You
definitely.
imagine it would be raining cats and dogs outside.
So.
No, man.
For the heat on the road, so.
Exactly, because this leads you to know if you're ready for September 5th, right? So once you can handle this, you can handle the road march. Alrighty, so at this time, you want me to bring in Miss Marquisha? Let us speak with her a little bit.
Yes, let's bring in
All right,
one
come
of our
Miss
sponsors.
Marquisha, my friend. Morning.
Hi, morning.
Well, make a formal introduction and in what capacity do you represent Atlantic Bank?
So today we're here I am here, Ms. Marquisha, representing Atlantic Bank as we sponsored the Titans Mass Band.
Okay, so on a whole, your social give back, of course, representing Atlantic Bank, also extends out other than just, the normal, usual. We know that, education-wise, etc., the bank on a whole have seen it necessary also to, put your monies into
Our
something
culture.
that is shown aright.
Yes.
So recognizing it as culture.
At the bank, we see that it's a tradition every year for us for Carnival and our September celebration. And of course, giving back is not only putting into the schools of the students or other organizations, but also putting back into our culture. And of course, Carnival is the biggest part of our culture where we celebrate and show our true selves. And that is why when the mass band reached out, we definitely said yes. And we're here to continue flourishing our culture.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing here today. And of course, it was a surprise that the band not only are taking the funds to invest in their band, but also putting it back into the community. And at the bank, we love that because our slogan is building the future together.
Absolutely.
And different events and community targets like this is definitely building the future.
Okay, Marquisha, we appreciate that so much from the bank nonetheless. Before I let you go though, is there anything you'd like to put out with regards to your products or services from the Atlantic Bank I may want to know about? Or something for back to school, maybe your loans, I don't know, something.
Well, we definitely have an array of things going on at the bank right now, but of course, definitely our education loans we want to put out there. So definitely go into the bank and get what you need for your school. And of course, our anniversary is coming up, our 55 years that we're celebrating. So definitely look at our Facebook pages and you'll see the promotion that we're having for the concert.
So your Facebook page is?
Atlantic Bank Limited.
Okay.
So we're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So you guys can definitely check out our pages for different products and services that we have to offer.
Go and follow, guys. Go and follow. The only way you can, be in the loop is following Atlantic Bank's
Yes,
platform.
definitely.
All right. Well, we want to thank you so much. I know it's Monday, meaning it's a busy time, and I hope you don't work in the loans department because you're holding up my loan approval.
No, I don't. Thankfully, I don't. But it's also an honor to be here with the team and getting to experience and see what they are experiencing as well.
Yes, and seeing for yourselves as opposed to being informed that when David linked you guys with regards to the Liberty Children's Home, seeing it puts you at a different level to know, oh my goodness,
Yes, this is what they're doing. And of course, it connects us with the children, it connects us with the community, and of course, the band as well. So when they invited us, we didn't turn down the opportunity. We're grateful for it.
Yeah. Thank you so much on behalf of, your Atlantic Bank team. We appreciate you guys, and I'm pretty sure David and his team,
Team, Thompsons,
and all his
yes.
dancers do appreciate the same.
Yes, we're welcome and we're grateful, and of course, we do have members of the bank that also are dancers.
Dancers.
So we're grateful.
That's wonderful. Yes, man, we want a whole Atlantic Bank dancing or create a whole new section. Call it Atlantic Bank section. Atlantic section. This ain't color right here want work.
I don't think we're there yet, but maybe
Showing
soon.
it into the universe. You never know. How much sections do you have in the band right now, David?
4 sections.
4. Say I have 5 next year.
definitely.
Atlantic Bank
Maybe
will be the
6.
5th.
Hopefully.
Thank you so much, Markeisha. All the very best. And of course, nothing but continued success for beyond an additional 55 more years
Yes.
on top of your anniversary. And congratulations on reaching 55 here. And that's a countrywide,
Yes.
the branches are countrywide.
Wide, yes.
The main branch being here on Freetown Road.
Yes.
All the very best, Markeisha.
Thank you.
All right, so at this time I will, so what I can do is release you guys because I know there is so many things to do on the outer edges knowing that this will go on to 3. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on the road. I'm marking on face because when I'm streaming, I'm running down to speak with you in your costumes. So you could proceed on right back to where you were. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. So David, before, clearly I will not close this live stream without speaking with the director. You have any other sponsors around here? In my eyesight, not really putting it there.
I'm not seeing any at the moment.
Okay.
But like I said, even though they're not here, I still want to say a big thank you for making this day possible for us at Titans.
So hold that thought because I would want to just close it off with you. I would like to bring back Miss Valentine. So if we could just bring she back, you could just, and then we will speak with Miss Valentine here. So again, good morning to you.
Good morning.
And of course, giving the time and graciousness for Titans to be here to make this donation that is, of course, will be of value to Liberty Children's Home. Tell me a little bit about, before you tell me about the Children's Home, tell me your position here. Just give me the reintroduction of your name again for those that caught the live stream a little bit late. But your name and what's your position here at the foundation?
Okay, so my name is Agatha Valentine, and I am the director here at Liberty Children's Home.
Okay, so Miss Valentine, that's a big cap to wear, noting the nature of what happens around here. You stated earlier that you have 53
Yes.
children here,
Yes.
and that those ranging from ages.
Ages 3 years old to 27. Our 27-year-old is a paraplegic who's bedridden and wheelchair bound.
Okay.
And she's been with us since 2006. So she's outlived her entire life here at Liberty.
Yes, but I would imagine the love of the staff and situations like this when you have these donations does put you all at a level to make it easier taking care of her.
It certainly does. Liberty's recurrent expenditure monthly is close to $45,000.
No.
So whatever we can get
Is an
to
added-
fill the gaps is definitely a big deal for us because with the inflation of goods,
Yes.
everything is going up.
Yes.
And so whatever donations we can get in, it's valued. It's a huge deal for us. And it does make life a little bit easier
Yes,
for us
I
here
would
at
imagine, Miss
Liberty.
Valentine. And so, with that said, because I won't hold you too long, because I know you all are at the point of getting preparation together for lunch and all that. But for the children that are here, and so if it's a children's home, we're talking that people of responsible nature can visit the home in the event that they're interested in adopting.
Definitely, adoptions are done through the Department of Human Services because all of our children come through the Department of Human Services. So they are the body within country that has the autonomy.
Okay, I can't come here,
for
drive to
such.
Ladyville, come see you, and
You
and
can-
all that.
You can come and see me. I have an open door policy.
Okay.
When you come in, I would definitely explain what we do, how we do it, who we serve. I also do give a tour of the facility.
Okay.
You will be able to spend some time as well, supervised, of course, by myself or my staff. All right. And so basically that is how it's done. So you do get a feel of it if you just pop up.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Without, when I came, because it seemed the compound is like a gated compound, so I felt the security from the onset,
Yes.
stepping into the environment here. I saw like you have other like it's like homes. It's set up like homes, which gives a different feeling as opposed to that dormitory type
Yes.
setup. That's too. We have a picture of the playground that BJ will show right now, but.
Yes.
We're just doing that. Your playground is absolutely stunning. It gives. I would imagine that they do have a fun time out there, right?
We do, and although we are an institution, we do have a familial setting.
Yes.
Our children, a lot of them have been with us for an extended period of time, and so they develop a relationship with us, and us as staff also develop a relationship
Yes.
with them. If you spend time here at Liberty, you will hear them referring to some staff as auntie, uncle. We have one of our more mature cooks, and they call her Ma.
Yes.
You know, and so it's more of a familial setting, and
yes.
so. Also, we manage our children a little bit differently. If you notice, we have a lot of teenagers here. And so we kind of go against the odds when we do our case management, which makes it more suitable for them. Okay? And our children are generally happy campers.
We
They're
picked that up.
Beautiful children.
picked
A lot
that
of
up.
times people would envision that children in a home are children with behavioral problems or things like that. That isn't
Not
our
far from the truth.
experience
Yeah.
here. Our experience here is that what you give will be what you get. And a lot of times we as adults, we have to learn to listen to our children. We have to give them a voice. We have to give them choices. And that is the whole idea of liberty, hence the name Liberty. It means
Freedom.
They get to choose. Our children here get to make choices. And so we have children that have reached the age of 18, or young people that are already 18 that are still with us, not because they're forced to be here.
Then I want to go.
That's their choice. And so that speaks volumes.
Sure does.
You know?
And then they give
And-
back in that case because now they in
Yes.
turn can assist with the younger ones. What's the age of the youngest child?
The youngest is 3 years old.
3 years old.
3 years old. A lot of times we don't impose certain things on them as well, because what we do have also is sibling groups. And so what we don't do is to really, they participate, but we don't force it.
Okay.
Because a lot of times when children come from a large sibling group, the oldest is usually already parentified. And so besides providing a home, rehabilitation is also important, you know, and so we kind of let them, even when it comes to that. Now when it comes to their little chores and cleaning and things like that, they kind of have to do that bit,
because,
right?
no, but it's a toward life.
Yeah,
You know,
you know.
we have to do these
And
things on a
so
daily basis. So
exactly. And because they're aging out of the institution, likewise, it's also building some independent life skills for them.
That's
as well,
true.
You know, but certain things we don't really.
Yeah.
You know, we tread carefully there.
Absolutely.
Because rehabilitation is very important.
All right. And so before I let you go, if someone wants to donate in cash, kind, whatever it is, how do they contact you?
Okay, we can be reached. Our social media page, unfortunately, isn't as active. Unfortunately, that's an area that we need to build on.
Because we live there.
We live, that is where we are, but the administrative staff currently is only
Tight,
2 people.
yeah, so-
And we have a daycare, a preschool, and the
Yeah,
home.
no time for that.
Yeah, and so we have to, if anybody wants to donate their time there,
Feel free to.
We accepted
There
that.
you go.
There's a lot of limitations to what
Yes.
we can and cannot put on social media.
Absolutely right.
And so that's a big thing. We also, there's a phone number, a landline, 225-2158. All right, that is our landline.
Okay.
You can feel free to drop in at the office. Even when we aren't here, I usually have responsible staff that can also share information. with individuals if it's the weekend. But sometimes on the weekend you'll be fortunate to catch us as well. We hardly get any downtime. And then there's an email, directorlibertybelize@gmail.com.
Okay.
If you contact us, we can give you the banking information for Liberty Foundation so that deposits can be done directly.
Okay.
And also in kind, you can just drop them off as well.
Just for clarity, where exactly is Liberty in Ladyville here?
Okay, we are located at number 1 Stork Street in Ladyville.
Stork?
Stork. S-T-O-R-K.
As in the stork that brings the baby?
As the bird. yeah.
All right.
So right behind Paris Road. It's a street behind Paris Road, but that's where we're located.
All right. Well, any final words? Maybe thank you to your consistent donors and.
Well, definitely. We can't do this alone. We do have our donors. We do get funds from the Ministry of Human Development, a grant. We have an international donor. And so those are our 2 consistent donors. Those funds are what we use to do our salaries and utilities and food, and the big expenditures. And so I would like to, again, we do have some local donors, not as much. We would really love to see more local involvement.
After today, because maybe they didn't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you really don't know.
Yeah, so we would really love to see more local involvement. It isn't easy to put food on the table for 53 children.
Can imagine.
And a lot of teenagers. The
And
teenagers can
big.
eat. Yes. The teenagers can eat. Yeah, so, grocery. We always need personal care items
Yes.
like deodorant, shampoo,
Yes.
sanitary napkins. Those are things that we go
Those are
through.
must, yes.
So those are just some of the things that we need. We're preparing for school at this time. So whatever in those regards as well.
All school essentials.
All school
at
essentials.
Any area from pencil right down.
Definitely.
All right.
Okay. But again, I would like to extend a huge thank you to Titans, to Mr. Matus and his team. I know he has a big band, and so we're grateful for this. We hope to see you Titans again, and we are also asking people from the community to come in, see what we do firsthand and
Yes.
who we serve firsthand.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, Miss Valentine, thank you so much. Is David? Yeah, we're bringing back David so that we reach. So thank you so much, Miss Valentine.
Thank you
and all the
too.
verbs
Thank you.
all the way up to 3:00 today. You'll have a whale of a time with these guys here. All right, David. So information new to me, and I'm pretty sure new to a bunch of our viewers out here, and it's extending the fact to know that you doing this opens also the opportunity for others to know what's happening here at Liberty, and so we hope that we have more donors coming in like yourself. So before we close out this live stream, again, I'm just giving you the final word to say thank you to your if you care to read over the sponsors again, that's fine, or it's just a general, thank you as you progress through today. And when can we expect to be at your mass camp? Yes, man. I don't know if you have a date yet.
Well, like I said, first of all, I'd like to thank you for coming out.
That's nothing. You're drinking out of my bed.
Because of the location and the environment of these kids, there are certain things we cannot do.
That's
but
true.
we could at least do this, and so people know that we're here and we're present, we're active. Just leaving the mic a while ago and walking around and seeing these kids, and we started off them with a snack. They're all excited, they're ready to go. So my team is ready to work. We set up from early, so we're ready to work now.
That's true. We met
So
them
like I said,
working.
we have a long day ahead of us, and the sun is quite hot.
Yes,
So,
yes.
but we're excited. I mean, you're seeing the smiles, seeing the kids trying to interact with us already, and knowing that they see that, someone is reaching out to them.
That they're not forgotten. That's the
They're
main
not forgotten.
thing,
They're not.
indeed.
They're not alone. And I mean, I welcome. Like I said, I thank the staff again for allowing us to come here. It was a clean, easy sweep with them. Like no issues, no nothing. They were welcoming us to come. And
Okay.
it's funny that I live in Ladyville and I did not know about this place.
Well, one of the
until
reasons I
found here.
asked Miss Valentine the location, because then at the end of the day, if we don't know about Liberty, then we also need to know how to locate it just as well. So I hope that, for viewers that, they find it in their heart
Yeah,
to
touching. Have
to
to
do
touch
the
because we're here
donation.
as a team, and they already
Yes,
feel that.
That's
that,
right.
that-
And guys, just so that you know, as a disclaimer, all the kids are really behind us, but we're at the foundation, and it's really and truly, we just wouldn't be showing their faces, just for security purposes and all that, but they're truly behind us having a whale of a time. I'm gonna say cup up, mouth the chew, and all of them good things. So, and I'm pretty
fun.
sure when we're done here, the music starts. So
Yes, definitely.
remember music coming up. All right,
So
David.
like I said, thanks again. Thanks to all the sponsors. Thanks to my team. Thanks to all the people who believe in Titans. Thanks to all the members. Without you, we're not Titans. But the backbone of this whole event right now is the team and the sponsors.
That's right.
Without this team, I cannot do it. So I'm grateful for this team. I've never had a team that's worked so hard like this team. So I'm grateful to them.
Make sure you tie down all and nobody
Push me.
leaves.
Nobody can go.
Nobody leaves. All right, David. Well, it was our humble pleasure on behalf of Hamilton Live Stream Service to be here to serve you all. I mean, to me, Titans is like home to me, nonetheless.
Definitely.
So make no mistake, there's no way I could have even said no to. I want to also thank BJ on camera, assisting us with
you.
all the production, because all that happened right here on the spur of a moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
one phone call.
So you make the call, I make the call. No, you make the call, I make the knock. That room, no, get up. So thank you very much too, and guys, thank you so much for joining us. You still have the opportunity, because it's a work time on a Monday morning. Not everybody can be on a live stream
Definitely.
but whenever you're done and through the course of the day, feel free to look back and of course share this live stream. Let us get the information out about Liberty Foundation. So with Titans, I still have one new thing now. One Titan, never two.
One Titans, never two.
That's right.
You
One
get it
Titan,
right.
never two. One Titan's a massive class.
All the way. Thank you.
With that said, guys, have a most wonderful, productive work day and rest of the week. You may want to go and follow Titans Mass Band Facebook page for upcoming events. We have Mass Camp coming up. They are non-competitive, so no king and queen for them. And then, of course, it's just Mass Camp and the workout sessions. We will be
Starting
with
on-
you on the 9th, I believe it's on the 9th of August.
Because we start this Sunday.
So you'll start this Sunday. So come on out, man. Come on out. And then, of course, look out for them on the road march, September 5th.
We're at the last. So
Oh, no, they're the
we
last?
save the best for last. Right? So we have to bring
Look at
it.
me last.
We're bringing it.
All right, David. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much once again. Have a fabulous, sugarific day today.